All right, I want to keep sharing this vision that I have. So I've been playing around with some coding here. I'm on Code Sandbox, and this is pretty much where you can go in. And so I'm creating a platform called Elimu, which means to educate. It's connected to your GitHub, and I'm speaking to all of this because these are actually things that we should be wanting our students to do, especially starting in middle school with 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. And then I use what's called App Script from Google as well to perform certain functions, if you will. Okay. So I didn't think that I would still be using coding at this late stage in my life, but tons of uses for it. And even though AI is going to be able to do a lot of stuff, it's not going to be able to do everything. And even when I run into errors with AI, I'm able to come in and fix what it is. So all this here is the code that's been entered, and it's just a sample to create this dashboard. So imagine, and I haven't put any AI component of it yet, but the idea is to put in an AI component that will help create lesson plans with things that I feed it as well, such as the Portland baseline essays. I can go in and put in other unit plans that we've already created at B6, right? Feed all of that into the system and then use generative AI, large language models, all that type of stuff to create. So just to show you what this looks like. Okay, so a teacher would be able to log in. Here's a collection of the lesson plans that I've already put together. Okay, so you can see here, it lets me know the cultural connection with it, what it is, blah, blah, blah. Teachers can rate these lesson plans. They can share these lessons plans, so on and so forth, right? So when I come down here to create new plan, and you see the AI piece here, haven't created it yet, but that's the idea. So create new lesson plan. And then I come in and put what I want the parameters to be, what grade level subject, the framework, Common Core, whatever it is that you would be using, how frequently we meet so that it can put the unit plan together appropriately. And then I just put in, some other things I can modify the curriculum, so on and so forth. In this particular case, I'm using my own product name because I'm the one that's creating this, right? So this is a box curriculum, but you see I have in here where you can use Amplify, we can put whatever curriculum we want in there so long as there's an API key for it, right? So once that's done, I have everything that I want. I then come in and generate unit plan. So then it'll generate a unit plan. We can even go through and rate the unit plan. If it's off the chain, got the culture component and everything, we can, give it a black power fist. So you can share this lesson plan. You can choose to share it just at Sizemore, throughout the whole network, or maybe with the grade level team, right? You can print it, so on and so forth. All right, so here it is. This is created by, I can also modify this if I wanted to. So there's more to be written out for it. I just want to give an idea of what it looks like. So here are the standards that are going to be there, the cultural connections, and then we have the weekly plans. Once we have the weekly plans, then we can go in and take a look and view and pull out what the actual plans. I didn't write out a full unit, but we can actually write out what the full lesson plans will look like. And then if we think about how we're creating unit plans all the time, these can all be in one platform that's kept up within the network, and then they can be used in prior years. And then with the rating, we can see which ones are really good, or we can take ones that are decent and then modify it to make it really good, right? And again, this is using humans, our own expertise, because that's always going to be important, but we can also use AI to help put this. So both static AI, or AI that we just feed and tell it what to do, or AI agents where it's kind of autonomous. So just think about the power, and I'm just sharing with you all the vision, right? But also, what if we're teaching our children how to do this? So let's think big.